DBZ. Oh, how I enjoy the DBZ. Statistically speaking, you've stopped watching. So here's another DBZ story. I'm rapidly running out of these, but, so when I was in college, there was a douchebag who had a DBZ shirt, and there was a girl who was hitting on him and complimenting his shirt, and wow, you're so cool with your Dragon Ball Z shirt and short. and then the douchebag said, "Hey, well, you gotta go Super Saiyan sometimes." Now, I wanted to rain on his parade because he was a fake DBZ fan and I was a real one, and I could have pointed out to him that his statement was incorrect because on the shirt that he was wearing, Goku wasn't going Super Saiyan, but he was actually doing the Kaioken technique. So I could have said to him, "Actually, that's the Kaioken technique." And then he would have done one of two things. He either would have been shocked and said, "Do you mean to tell me I bought the wrong shirt?" That would have been option A, or option B, he probably would have just punched me in the face. I think option B was probably the most likely. Yeah, that was the same douchebag who was carrying around a CRT in the parking lot, like I mentioned in some other episode many days and weeks ago. Same guy. He was causing problems for me on the regular. Well, I shouldn't say causing problems. He never did nothing to me, but just from me watching him, I would get annoyed. So yeah, we're on a rescue mission. We gotta go save Goku's son, but in the meantime, we gotta slowly fly around and collect colorful orbs too. Who's ever heard of pacing? I think the urgency of the moment is a bit. Yeah, let's just cut forward. Fuck it. It was taking too long. Anyway. I think the urgency of the moment's a bit diminished when they make you just kind of fuck around and pick up stuff in between. That's bad pacing, Namco. Bad pacing. And now we can do a side quest about windmills. Goku must not care too much about his kidnapped son if he's willing to do this. There's where to go. Fuck. Okay, there was a random battle, that's what happened. I was temporarily disoriented at that strange cut. I wanted to speak with Yajirobe, not do whatever this is. Okay, there we go. There he is, there's Muscle Man. My mom! What does Yajirobe say? He says, "Eat some sensu beans," and "oh no, bro." Anyway, when I was a lad who had a DBZ Budokai 2 on the PlayStation 2, I always thought that not having Yajirobe as a playable character was a missed opportunity. And then they actually added him in the later games, but it wasn't quite as exciting as I had imagined it in my mind. Okay, so we had to thumb through that unnecessary food system to boost our stats temporarily. We gotta get lots of proteins so we can beat the man. Punch him in his stupid face again and again and again. As the Black Eyed Peas said, no. Who was it? Who had that pop song from 2009 that had that line with "again and again and again and again"? I think it might have been Katy Perry, actually. Yeah, Katy Perry used to be hot. Not so much nowadays. I don't know. What do you think? What a stupid question to ask. I want my family back. Give me back my family. Did you ever see that Family Guy skit? Harrison Ford telling random people he wants his family back? Okay, gotta let the cutscene talk.
You're not even fit to call yourself a Saiyan. Prepare to die.
I thought this cutscene was a bit longer. Okay, no, there's two battles with the same character. Okay, the urgency of this battle has increased greatly because the battery is running low. Every move has to count. We can't screw around, or else the battery will go out mid-match, and then the course of history will be forever changed. I liked the visual from a second ago where Raditz was just stunned and he had two people wailing on him at the same time, and just looks so damn brutal, almost unfair. It's like this gif I saw of a gang initiation ritual where there was like one guy that was being held down by like 6 guys and punched like rapidly, and somebody used that in a meme about the Powerpuff Girls. They were like, the Powerpuff Girls reaction when Mojo Jojo ain't even doing nothing. Yes, they often beat him up for no reason. It was such a well-written show. The villain was not really a villain. And he was just kind of like a goofy villain who they didn't really take seriously. And fun times. The reboot was really disappointing. I only saw like half an episode and then never really went back to it. Just wasn't worth my time. They didn't even have punching in the Powerpuff Girls reboot. They just did like the Mucha Lucha thing where a character would like wind up a punch and then it would cut to an action bubble that would say like, pow! And what the hell is this? The Adam West Batman show from the 60s? Okay, I guess we won. I don't really feel like I did anything, but the match ended, so we're just gonna roll with it. That's the key to happiness in life. You just gotta surrender to the path of life and roll with things as they go, instead of getting upset over things that can't change.
Heed my warning. Don't deserve to live. You gotta be kidding me.
Why don't they just keep punching him? Why did they stop the action to let him monologue? I guess it is an anime. Animes always have to have the mid-action battle monologue, or they can say the whole, you are more powerful than me. No, I am more powerful than you. I get that backwards.
Sorry, I'm fresh out.
Lucky for you, I actually came up with a new technique while I was training.
This is where we get to see, we get to see Piccolo's cool signature move, the Special Beam Cannon. Gosh, I was so into DBZ as a kid. It was the coolest thing I ever did see. So, just like in the show, he needs time to charge up his move. He needs like 3 whole episodes to collect enough energy. I don't think it was quite that bad in the show. I think it was just 1 episode of him charging up while Goku created distractions. That's what we call a filler episode. So, we're about at the turning point for this Let's Play. As you may... I missed almost all the shots. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. Anyway, so earlier in this Let's Play, like a month ago, I was joking about how far can I get without actually learning the level up systems. And we're about to see the answer to that question. The answer is about this far. As Birdo says, this is as far as you go. Remember, Birdo would say that in the Game Boy Advance remake of Super Mario Bros. 2. So yeah, I think I was supposed to do something else when the Kamehameha was in slow motion. I am just so painfully inept at this combat system. This is embarrassing. This is like the first major battle of the show and I can't even get that. This wasn't like a canonically hard battle. Well, I guess technically they all were in Dragon Ball Z. It was always a challenge for the characters, but anyway, I just feel like I'm losing my nerd cred here. Any nerd cred that I earned in the last episode by knowing about my junior has been lost because now I'm failing at this tutorial boss. So yeah, when he does the spinning pink inner beams, I just Just don't know what to do. I thought I had it figured out where there's like a... If you go high up, you can dodge it, but then he changes the positions of them, and it's just too much for a mongoloid like me to be able to figure out. Not to mention it does like 600 damage. Well, maybe closer to 400, but... See, we're not properly leveled up because I didn't learn all of those menus, so all his attacks are doing crazy damage, while ours are barely doing nothing. See, how do you dodge that? How do? Why, hello, Mr. Krabs. How do? See, the previous battle, I think it ended before Raditz' health bar was fully depleted. So I don't know if it really matters that his health is still on green. But either way, we're not gonna win this battle. Maybe I could look up some text-based walkthroughs on how to properly set up the equipment system. Oh dear, he's doing a new thing. Oh Lord Jesus! Even when you block, it doesn't really make much of a difference. And you don't get your health back. So yeah, I guess if you guys really want to see more of this series, I can look at some text-based walkthroughs that can explain the level-up system, but this hasn't been a particularly popular series, so I don't think you're gonna mind if we just end it here. So, toodaloo.